Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Tainted and Tempted podcast hosted by Asia. As you can see, I have a special guest here with me today, but before I let them introduce themselves, I want to talk about today's topic. And today's topic is why is it important to follow your dreams? So I'm going to let my guest introduce herself, and we're going to jump right into it. So I have.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? My name is Savvy. I'm from New York City, Harlem to be exact.
Yes, Harlem in the building. yes. So what's up, Savvy? How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
Yes,
Everything's going
yes.
good.
Thank you for coming on to the Tainted and
Thank you
Tempted
for
podcast.
inviting me.
You
It's
definitely
long
are welcome.
overdue.
Yes, it has. It
Yes,
has.
it is.
But you are here. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Okay, so everyone, I want to talk about why it's important to follow your dreams, okay? So I'm going to let him, so I'm going to get into it. So going after your goals is important because it helps you become the best version of yourself. A goal is something you want to do or have. When you go after it, you give yourself a reason to work hard and keep trying. Goals help you stay focused. They give you life. They give your life direction so you don't feel lost. Instead of just waiting for things to happen, you take action that makes you stronger, smarter, and more confident. Even when
Right.
things are difficult, goals help you keep going. You learn to not give up. You may fail sometimes, but that's okay. You learn from your mistakes and you keep trying. When you reach a goal, even a small one, you feel proud. That good feeling helps you believe in yourself and try even bigger in things in the future. Goals also make your dreams real. A dream becomes a goal when you start working on it step by step. Every small step brings you closer to success. So I want to ask you, Savy, what is a goal?
To me, I feel like a goal is something that you set, your mind on. Something that may be like productive, financial, mental stability.
Yes.
Any type of goal that you feel like is beneficial to yourself.
Exactly.
That's something that you set the goal at and you accomplish.
Exactly. And I feel like we always got to set goals because goals
Always.
helps us get to the top, a strong goal at that.
That's right.
Yes. So how do goals help you stay motivated every day?
Well, I feel like, once you establish a goal, I feel like it'll make you, like whether, especially if it's financial, you're going to get up every day, you're going to go to work because, you want that house, you want that car,
Exactly,
you want
exactly.
them shoes, whatever it
That
case may
bag,
be. So
Chanel
that
on the bag.
bag,
Yes,
Chanel
yeah.
on the double C's, what's going on.
Yes,
So,
yes.
I feel like in those things, like, it's gonna motivate you. Like you're gonna be like, all right, you know what? Let me get up. I gotta do what I gotta do. So
Exactly. It helps me to stay motivated too when I set goals. Big goals, small goals. It helps me keep going. And every time I accomplish a goal, I give myself credit.
Me
'Cause
too.
you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Because if you don't give yourself credit, then every time you hit a goal, you're not going to feel good about it. You have to feel good about even the small steps you make.
That's right.
So
That's right.
yeah. So what is one reason people sometimes stop chasing their goals?
Friends, family, the outside noise. People may tell you too old to do something, or
Exactly.
you too young to do something,
Yeah.
or you're not financially stable, or your spouse, or it's a couple things that'll make you fall off from something that's on your focus.
Exactly.
So.
Somebody hating on you.
There's definitely a lot of hating ass bitches.
It is out here, right? That always hate. It makes you stop. It makes you lose your ambition to go
That's right.
after your goals.
Right.
Sometimes you could get like doubtful and sad because people are hating on you on the side,
That's
and
right.
you don't want to go forward. But sometimes you can't listen to the outside noise.
You can't, because if you do, then you just giving them what they want. And they just want you
Exactly.
to knock you off your square.
Exactly. Perfect. So how can friends or family help you with your goals?
That's kind of tricky, but I feel like it depends on the dynamic and the relationships that you have with people. Some people could be a confidant. Some people could be somebody that you might just need to call in the morning. Like they could be like, "Bitch, get the fuck up, go to work, do what you gotta do."
Yeah.
Some people could just be like, they financially can help you. Like, yo, I need to get from point A to point B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. It could be many levels in that, but it's also like a double-edged sword with that too, because I feel like people will help you and they don't have no problem bringing those things back up.
Exactly.
Whether it be in an argument or whether you on your feet now and they like, oh, well, don't forget when I gave you $4.
I'm blowing
bitch,
it,
to get
throwing
on
it
a
in your
train.
face. Yeah.
Right, shit like that. So it's like you gotta know like where to have that good balance and to know like when it's a team of people that's there to like see
Help.
your growth and development, then that's the people that
That you
you
should
fuck
focus
with.
on more and more, you know? Yeah, and sometimes, sometimes you could get into a family business too.
That
You
too.
could start a family business with your family, try to get on some, but not all family is good. Some
Not
family
all.
is not good to deal with. We connected by blood, but that don't mean
Yeah,
nothing.
that don't mean
That
nothing.
don't mean
That
nothing.
don't
You
mean
could
nothing
still
at
be
all. No shade. That don't mean nothing at all.
exactly, exactly.
hmm
Yes, yes, yes. So, what can you do if you feel like giving up on the goal?
Um. Well, for me personally, I never really felt like I had to give up on a goal. I felt like
That's
everything
good.
that I've ever accomplished in life, if I didn't hit it, I've touched it, and it's like, all right, I've touched it and I know that I can touch it and it's accessible, or it's like I've touched it and I'm like, all right, I don't like, the outcome of what those things are.
Right.
But I feel like people that, miss that, it's like, pick up the pieces, get up, girl, try
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
Find
yeah.
another lane, pick another
Yeah.
square, pick another
Yeah,
corner.
you have to. You have to be mindful and you have to know you got different goals that you got to set and you got to go forward with it. You got to have that strong ambition and that strong determination in your mind
That's
to
right.
just know to go forward.
That's
If you
right.
don't have that, you'll give up on all your goals. You won't even have no
You want,
goals.
yeah.
Yeah,
You be sitting in the house
You be
looking
sitting in the
stupid.
house on the couch, not doing it on your phone, scrolling, binge watching, eating, not living not living a life.
Mad at everybody
Yeah,
else that's doing what they
that's
gotta
doing what
do.
they gotta do. You
That's
not
right.
you hating, do your own thing. So so what is helpful to break big goals down into smaller steps?
Um, it depends on what the goal is. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
some
does.
goals do take stepping stones. Um, some people do work better at pacing themselves. Everybody is not those type of people that could just put everything into a box and just go. Um, I feel like it's just whatever's your comfortability at your
Yeah,
pace. Like if
yeah.
you feel like, I have to do this, to do this, to do this, to get
Exactly,
there,
exactly.
then those are the stepping stones that you have to take. Some people could just be like, yo, hey, boom, I'm jumping right into it and I got it. Like being a master of their own environment. I felt like for a long time I've been definitely a master of my environment and still feel like that.
That's great.
But for other people, it do take
It
trials
do.
and
Yeah.
tribulations. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, you don't. You
I
don't.
don't.
I
No
hear
shade.
you. And sometimes you gotta have them smaller goals to get to the bigger goals.
Yeah.
You gotta really pace yourself and say, okay, I want to do the like my podcast for one instant. Get my guests.
Right.
Write my topics down.
Right.
Every time I'm doing something, commend myself so I could get higher and higher.
Right,
You
that's
know,
right.
and then I'll be on top.
That's right.
because it's gonna make it big. I'm gonna make it big, baby.
Okay, and you are, and
Yes,
you are.
yes. Thank you, thank you.
And you
Yes,
are.
this is gonna be good.
Definitely.
Yes, thank you so
Definitely.
much. Yes, yes, yes. So let me say a little more about goals, and then we're gonna jump into the interview with you. Okay.
Okay.
So going after your goals helps you focus on what you want. It gives you a clear path to follow. When you have a goal, you work hard and you don't give up easily. Goals help you grow by teaching you new skills and making you stronger. They give you a reason to keep trying even when things are hard. Reaching your goals makes you feel more proud and happy. It also helps you believe in yourself more. When you achieve one goal, you want to reach more. Without goals, it's easy to lose direction and not know what to do next. Goals keep your life moving forward. So now let's jump into the interview with you.
Yes.
Yes. Can you introduce yourself one more time to my audience?
So you already know
Yes.
it's Savvy, not the little one, the biggest.
Yes,
and
yes.
I'm from New York City, Harlem to be exact.
Harlem,
in case
yes.
you forgot.
Yes, yes.
Don't forget. Stupid.
Okay. So tell me about yourself. So tell me about yourself. Let's start with that.
So me basically, it's like so many different levels to me. It's really hard to like really explain myself.
Uh-huh.
But I just feel like I'm just one of those people that's like, I'm very fun to be around. I'm very outgoing. What you see is what you get with me. Like if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. You're not gonna get no in between. But I'm also one of the people I come from a very forgiving spirit. So if it's things that's can be worked on or things like that, like I'm okay with that. I'm very political. I'm gonna get my point across, but in the same breath, I might hold back to not hurt your feelings.
Right.
So it really just depends on what day you get me. I'm a Cancer. I'm very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
The emotion may turn into rage depending on the Tuesday.
Yes.
You know, so yeah.
Yes, I'm on the borderline of Cancer too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
on
you
the
know, be a little
23rd.
crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Cancer.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm on a little borderline. So I know how cancers are. Yes,
That's
yes.
right.
Okay, so what is your favorite part? So you're on a reality TV show.
Yes, I'm on a
Yes.
reality
So
TV
tell me
show.
some more about that.
So I'm on a reality TV show. It's called LGBTQ Baddies. So, you know, I'm from the
Okay.
community.
Yes.
So, you know, we got a bunch of us in the house. It's not just only like gay men, it's gay women, stud women, trans men, gay men. Just a blending pot of everything that the community kind of has to offer you. All of the alphabets, basically, that's there.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay, so what is your favorite part of being on the reality TV show?
I think my favorite part about being on a reality TV show is that knowing how to like not like I don't want to say like use people because it sounds so crazy, but like it's kind of easy to like to control a little bit of the situations.
Really?
Like things be going on and I feel like people have a lot of pride, like especially people coming from other places. You know, a bunch of people don't know each other, so people have like pride and stuff like that. So it's like I feel like my favorite part was just watching shit unfold. Like people would say stuff and I'd be like,
yeah.
you know what? Idiots. And it's like, oh, now it's unfolding. It's like, But they were standing on it, and I respect that because people had, you know, like I said, their pride and principles and morals and what, you know, they stand on, and they stood on it.
And they stood on it. Wow. Okay. So how did you feel when you first joined the show?
I already knew I was going to join because what would be a show without me? Like that would
yeah,
be so,
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I feel like that would be stupid. Like, why would you have a whole show without me?
Exactly.
But I feel like when I joined, I was more excited than nervous.
Okay.
I felt like I was like, okay, you know, boom, you're about to be on TV. Like,
that's where it's
I
at.
don't really have no worries. Like, it really wasn't no worries to me. It wasn't like, oh, like you're gonna fight, not worried about that. Oh, people gonna argue with you, not worried about that. Or like it wasn't really no worries. It was just for me now. It's like, all right, boom, you have an opportunity to showcase what you got and what you about, and you know, take this opportunity to stand on that and you know, show people what you got to offer.
Exactly, and that's what you did. And what is it? How many episodes is it, or is it already?
So,
what's the streaming platform?
So the streaming platform is True Color Network.
Okay.
You could use my promo code at I am savvy 703. But it's on Roku app. You know, you could download. There's only 2 episodes out right now. The 3rd episode comes out on Sunday. So every Sunday it's gonna be an episode that drops.
Oh,
Yes.
got it.
Yes. So
I gotta check it out.
Yes, it's good. It's so far it's boiling up.
Okay.
Being that I lived it, I know, like, as I'm watching it, I know what's to come and what happened and what was seen and what wasn't seen. So it's like, I know what's
coming up. Oh, man, I can imagine you with the anticipation just waiting, like,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So do you get into any fights? Oh, you can't say, right?
Yeah, I can't really say,
okay.
But, I mean, I guess, you know, the trailers and stuff have came out, but...
Okay.
I don't really get into nothing. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Oh,
maybe
man,
I
we
might.
gotta see.
You know,
yeah.
Maybe I might. But
okay.
Who knows?
Okay. Got you. Got you. So, was there a moment on the show that surprised you?
It's
a lot, right?
Yeah, I think it was a moment on the show that surprised me. I think it probably had to be meeting somebody.
Okay.
And, you know, doing some things that I didn't think would happen.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I think
that was kind of surprising for me because I was like, oh, okay.
I didn't know. That's how it happens. Some things that you don't expect just happen.
Because I wasn't expecting it. It was more like friendly vibes. You know? Like, it was more like friendly. But then a different night, different things occurred.
Okay. All right. So did you make any close friends during the show?
Yeah, I did make close friends.
You did?
I made some friends. I want to consider them close friends, but it's hard to throw that word around sometimes.
It is.
I know that I peel the skin off my back for people, but I don't know sometimes if it's vice versa. But I did meet some good people. I came in the house with my good girlfriend. So
good.
That's my homegirl. We came in together. We left together.
Good.
But I did meet some good people in the house that I would definitely call over. Like, hey, you want to come to my
Really?
house?
That's
Like, I'm having dinner.
good. That's what's up.
Yeah, some good energy.
That's good. That's what's up. I like that. Okay. So what was the hardest thing about being on the show?
I think the hardest thing about being on the show is accepting that everybody has different opinions. Like, coming from New York, we have a certain opinion and what we stand on and what we respect and what we don't respect. And people in other states, they differently about theirs. Like, you know, and for me, it was just like, y'all giving too much life to certain shit that don't need to be given life to, or y'all having too much respect for people that don't need to be have respect for. Like, it was just certain things, but I was just like, I feel like with my first time around, I felt like I was just a little bit more cautious of things. But if I ever get the second chance, I know what I need to stand on.
That's how it always happens.
You know, like, cause it's my first time around. I don't want to look like that
exactly,
psycho. They like,
exactly.
Oh, this bitch is a psycho. Like, you just coming out the starting shit with people. But I feel like my second time around, if I do get the opportunity, I know what need to be stood on and what don't need to be stood on. Because certain things, it could be like, girl, sit the fuck down.
Right. So you knew. Okay, got it. So how did being on the show change you?
No, it's so funny because every time I'm with my friends, I be like, now that I'm a baddie, I can't be doing certain shit. I cannot be getting drunk outside, acting stupid with y'all. But it's just a key. I feel like me personally, I feel like I'm still always going to be the same person. I feel like the only thing that changed me is just knowing that I could live in a house with 30 people and not feel like I'm about to just go crazy. And also that I could also like, I could have opinions in a pot and not feel bad if my opinion gets overshadowed by people that feel like their opinion is more important. Like I can share the space.
Right.
I'm understanding that because in my own world, it's like, all right, it's me and my friends. It's like, you know, this is my circle. It's an understandable thing that's going on here. But with other people, it's like, okay.
You got to know others. You
I got to
broaden your circle. Yeah, right. I understand. That's what's up.
So now that I've learned
that,
it's like, okay. Because I always say I'm not a people person. I always feel like I'm not a people person. Like, my friends be like, oh, you're so mean to people. And I'm like, I'm not a mean person.
No.
But being around all of these people and them telling me, like, oh, like, how much they, you know, they live for me or love me or they fuck with me or they can't wait to see me again, it shows me, like, oh, you made some type of impact on people. Whether your friends think you a mean-ass Grinch.
You're not.
Or whether, you know, the latter. So...
Don't listen to them. You're not.
I don't listen to them.
Yeah.
I mean, because they be bothering me.
I hear you. And they still around you, so that means something.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So what advice would you give to someone who wants to be on reality TV?
Sock hard. Because let me tell you something about Viral 6. We not playing. If you coming on season 7, I'm letting you know right now, we not playing. It's not going to be no jokes. We not coming with the kiki laughing. We know the agenda now.
Yeah.
We know what's going on. So if you trying to do this show, sock hard. And have a stomach for things, you know. Have a strong stomach.
Okay, that's good. That's good piece of advice. Okay. So did you learn anything new about yourself on the show?
I could work under pressure.
Okay.
I could work under pressure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still learning.
Yes.
Because I had like a little meltdown and I missed a couple of things.
Oh.
You know, I missed something that was very important because I had like a meltdown. I'm still going through emotions, but I've been going through stuff lately.
Okay, I understand.
But yeah, I could work under pressure.
You could work under pressure, yeah. Okay, and tell me more about it. Like, tell me more about the show.
So I feel like, you know, it was like a call time, you know, so you have to be ready at this call time. I felt like every time this call time happened, I had to be dressed. My hair needed to be done. Whether I was doing other people's hair or whatever, when that camera came in there, I needed to be done and ready to
done
go.
Up
like,
and ready
my
to
bag
go.
Needs to be on my wrist. My sneakers need to be on. My clothes need to be on. So it was like, you know, it was a fun experience for me. Like, for me, it was like knowing that I could have done more now is like what's kind of like chewing a little bit at me. But I feel like I made a good impact. And I feel like I said, it's more to come.
It is.
They only seen 2 episodes, so they don't really even know all the stuff that I even did or said yet.
Wow.
But yeah, it's more to come.
Well, I'm glad you came on my podcast to even talk about it, okay?
Yes,
Because we
I'm
need
glad
to let
you
people
invited
know
me.
you're welcome.
For real, because, you know, It was a good conversation.
Yes,
Good,
and we're
and it's been-
in-laws too.
We
We
are.
are.
We are. We are in-laws. Little do they know.
Yep. Little do they know. Exactly. Yep. So, what was your funniest memory from being on the show?
Uh, I think my funniest memory would be every time we had a round table.
Uh-huh.
So we have round tables because it's like, things go on separately in the house. We're in a mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So they might be in the
Oh.
back of the house feeling some type of way. I might be in my home feeling some type of way. They might be in their house feeling, it might be some energies.
Mm-hmm.
But when we come to the round table, everybody gotta like talk about,
Talk.
what's going on.
Uh-huh.
And I can't say too much, but I
Okay.
feel like we had a burn book.
You did?
Mm-hmm. We bought it like Mean Girls.
Oh my God, that's what I was about to say. Mean
Mhm.
Girls.
So, and it wasn't just one person. Everybody got a chance to write something in this book.
Oh.
So I feel like that's probably one of my funniest moments because it was it was such a key that happened.
Uh-huh.
I just hope they caught it because it was something that was like, oh shit.
A burn book.
Mhm.
What?
Mhm.
Oh. I gotta see this.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you miss the most about being on the show?
I miss everybody. I miss my CEO. I miss my host. They're twins.
Wow.
Shout out to Leah and Mia. Shout out to the True Color Network. So they're twin sisters.
Uh-huh.
And they're a vibe, like, just for them just being just them two.
Uh-huh.
Trying to put everybody else on, and their mothers at the end of the day, they both have kids.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They both have their own lives that they live, but they still take the time out to try to put other people on. I respect that,
That's
so much
good.
about them.
Yes.
So shout out to them. I definitely just miss being around them. I just miss being around everybody. Like, I just feel like they so stupid for just leaving. Like, they might as well just let us all live together. At this point. We fight every day and just make tilapia in the morning.
Oh my God. So how did you prepare before going on the show? How did you prepare?
I made sure I had a mouth guard, a swimming cap. I made sure I had all my outfits. I made sure I had my coins because I don't want nobody to say I was broke.
Yeah.
Feel
That's
me?
the main thing.
Yeah, because you don't want to go in nobody's
Yup.
house broke. You
I
know what I'm saying?
know.
They made,
You gotta have your
front,
money.
they provided for us, though. They had the refrigerator, the freezer was stacked, the cabinets were
Oh.
stacked. We had beverages. They provided for us. No
Uh-huh.
shade. They, like I said, these are our mothers coming out their pockets, doing what they got to do to put other people on. So they definitely provided for us. But, you still don't want to go in somebody's house like with nothing. Like,
Exactly.
you don't want
Exactly.
nothing.
You want to have
So,
yours. Yeah.
Right. So I made sure I had, my little peas in the pod, had my stuff good. And it was my birthday.
Oh wow.
Do you know my birthday was the second day of filming?
It was. What?
That was the
So
best
you didn't
birthday
get
of
it?
my life.
It was okay because you was on TV and doing the show,
I was
right?
on TV. I stirred some pots. I got
Yes.
some action on my birthday. Ain't nothing like a
Yes.
little action on your
It
birthday.
ain't. Yes.
So, I definitely, I just miss all of them so much. Like, everybody comes with a different energy. Everybody comes with a different level of, like, who they are. And I just miss them.
That's good that you gained the friendship.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, with
Even
your-
though every other day we argue and fight. It's like Tuesday I might be like, I hate all of them.
Yeah.
Thursday I'm going to be like, I miss y'all.
Oh, really? That's how
It's
it
like-
was? Back and
it's like-
forth?
It's really like a family. It's really weird. Like now, like from the outside, seeing people that do TV, I'd be like, it's so weird how they can fight each other and then the next day be cool. If I fight you the next day, I'm fighting you again.
Right.
I'm fighting you every day.
Right.
But living it, it's like, I get it.
Oh.
I get it. No shade.
Yeah.
And I can hug it out.
Mhm.
I can sock you and hug you.
Wow. Okay. So how do you handle being in front of the camera now?
I love being in front of the camera. I tell my
Yes.
friends, take pictures and videos of me all the time. They so jealous of me. They don't want to take videos of me.
Why? Oh,
But I love being in
no.
front of the camera now.
Okay, good. Well, you in front of another one. Woo.
I love it so
Yes,
much. Now
yes.
it's like, all right, bring me back every season or I'm going to be aggravated. I'm just going to find out where the house is at and I'm just going to come
And
here.
you just gonna come and just start it again.
Popping up Sydney Star shit.
Yes, yeah. So how did you even get on the show? Like, how did that happen?
So, long story short, it was this psycho hoochie who I will not give no clout to because she don't deserve it.
Okay.
But she basically lied about being a part of their family, which and she had some goals and ambitions, but she didn't have enough money. She didn't have enough nothing, and it didn't fall through. But she claimed to be a part of this family. So when I was like, you know what? let me see what's going on with this family
Right,
because
right.
I see that they already got their shit off the ground. They, you know what I'm saying, they was 5 seasons in. They had other shows going on, you know, premieres. Their Instagram is lit. So I'm like, let me see what's going on here. So I wrote them. I was like, hey, you know, I'm part of the community. I want to get on the show. Like, I got things to offer. And like I said, you know, they give opportunities. They not, you know, one of the people that's like, oh, you look this way, we're not going to give you a chance, or you're this way, we're not going to give you a chance. You know, they respect everybody, all spectrums of life.
Oh, that's what's
you know
up.
What I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
You know, it's even a kid on the show that they may feel is autistic. Maybe he's not. Maybe he is. I don't know. He ain't diagnosed. But you know, the opportunity for him to come and make his family proud and present himself for who he is and what he like. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no shade. Like, it was like, you know, I want to bring everybody here for this light. So for me, it was like, once I wrote them, they gave me the chance, and I put foot to pedal, and I was like, y'all gonna put me on the show? Y'all gonna put... So when they was doing casting, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, y'all don't put
Yeah.
But, you know, when I got on, I was like, now I gotta make sure when I get there,
Uh-huh.
I do what I gotta do.
Wow. And look what happened. You got on that show.
And I did all 7 days. I don't know if a lot of people did all 7 days, but I did.
That's what's up. Okay, I like that. Okay, so what's next for you after the show?
So after the show, for me, you know, I'm a medical assistant, so it's always gonna be a 9 to 5 for me.
Okay.
I am a career-driven person. Even though I do want to venture more off into doing shows, like doing TV. I did apply for, you know, some back-end stuff that I was seeing was going on Netflix and shit. So
good.
hopefully Netflix, if you see this, bitch, pick me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel, you know, I just see myself like just doing more. Like, now that it's like I had a taste of it, it's like, all right, you know, let me see what else I can give y'all.
Exactly, and it's going to be more. Continue to follow your
It
dream.
is. I know it's going to be more because that's just was destiny is laying out. So
yes.
It's going to be more, and I'm just going to grab it by the horns and do what I got to do.
Yes, continue to follow your dreams. The sky is the limit.
It is.
And you can go further and further. And I'm so proud of you for your reality TV show. Keep going, and I hope you adventure more and more.
Yes,
okay?
I definitely will.
So thank you for being a part of my podcast.
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome, Savy.
Yes.
All right, so what you can do right now is stop what you're doing and subscribe down below. And make sure,
bell.
yes, and make sure you add my podcast, my Instagram, which is tainted and tempted _TV, and my Facebook, which is tainted 2 _ tempted podcast. Have a great day, everyone. See you next week. Bye bye.